Hey, Facebook warriors, how are y'all today? That's good. I hope you're blessed and having a wonderful day. Do me a favor. Go ahead and like and share this and get someone tagged on to this who would like to be encouraged today. I would like to share a few things with you in a very short time that I believe that will encourage you. I believe that with God's help and your prayer, we're going to encourage you today. So go ahead and get a few people on. Number one, have you ever said to yourself, man, if I could go back some other times in my life and to redo some things and to have a different perspective on some things, I would. Maybe you've never done that, but I found myself doing that one time here recently. And so I was right in the throes of it, and the Lord woke me up out of it. Here's my question. I was asking God, Lord, why did not, this is going to sound so dumb now that I think of it, why didn't I have the wisdom and the knowledge and the gravity that I have now to know then this kind of perspective? And the Lord was like, duh, because you were a very young fellow. Now, I did listen to older people. I did get some alignment and some structure in my life to listen to people who had been here. As I always say, been here can always tell, come here something. But I think all of us, if we be honest, will admit that there are times when we got caught up into, boy, if I could go back to when I was 15, when I was 20, I would do this and I would do that. And so the Lord cut me off, took me out, brought me up out of it, and said, I want to talk to you about something. And so what he talked to me about in this prayer mode that I was in, I want to share with you today. Actually, that's what it's called, the miracle of a new day. Miracle of a new day. Now, what's miraculous about a day? You often hear me come on by saying, this is the day the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be exceeding glad in it. Great is the Lord. He's greatly to be praised. A great God deserves a great praise. So yes, every day is a miracle in that you are able to see that day, a day you never seen before. There are some things loaded into that day that if you don't take advantage of that day, you won't have that opportunity to do so in that day. But let me tell you what the miracle of a new day is. Oh, and I hope you can get this. I do hope you can get this, because I'm going to try to communicate it as clear to you as God communicated to me, and I may not be able to articulate it as well. But God began to open up my wisdom at that point and say, you know, I'm God, I'm sovereign, I'm the creator. I could have created life any way that I wanted to in terms of its structure, how it's lived out. And listen to what he says. Even before man fell, I created night and day. I created a light for the day, and I created a light for the night. And I created intervals so that you can work a portion of time, apply yourself a portion of time, and then rest on the seventh day after 6 days of work. And God said, I designed that. Notice I did that, and I rest on the seventh day. So God says, you think I was tired? You think I was sleepy? You think I really needed a break? No, I'm God. I don't get tired. I never sleep nor slumber. But I set a pattern for you as man to enjoy. Okay? So day becomes a miracle. A new day particularly becomes a miracle, because what you get a chance to do in a day is live an entire life. You see, life is an entire day. So what you have in a day is an entire life. At the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, so much is the metaphor of your life. There is a morning time of your life. There is a midday. There's an afternoon. There's the evening. And then there's a night when you retire and your life is done. So every day is a life, and every life is a day. A new day then means that every day, every new day, God gives you a new life. You don't have to get stuck in all of the things that you didn't do back in the day, because every day he gives you a new life, a new mercy for a new day. So what does that mean? That means right now, this new day that God has given you, you have a chance to start all over again. And what's so funny, sometimes people say things like, I don't want to start all over again. I've gotten too far. I've done too much. But guess what? Now that you're wiser, now that you're smarter, now that you're older with a different perspective, a lot of things that would have taken so much time when you didn't have the wisdom of time is expedited and done in a quicker time. You remember what happened to Jonah? By the time that fish had spit him out, he made triple time. He got to his destination 3 times quicker than he was in a regular day's journey. Here's my point. You don't have to live your life in the past when it came to pass. You don't have to live back in the past because back then came to pass. Pass where? To where you are right now with a new lease on life. Every day is a new life. Every life is a new day. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it. Great is the Lord, and he is greatly to be praised. I want you to take a new perspective on this day, a miracle of a new day. Now check this out. So actually, you get the chance to go back into a particular time, a particular day in your life, and to address some things and change some things around. Remember this, age is more than a number. Oh, trust me, it is. But you can take whatever number that you are in. If you're 55, if you're 60, take that classic 60 and get where you need to get. As I heard an old man say of his Ventures car one time, hey, it gets me where I want to go and the time I want to get there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take whatever age you are right now and take it as a new day, a new life, and get where you need to go. Here is the miracle of a new day. You really do get the chance to go back to a particular time, a day in your life, and to take some things and change them and get some new perspective. Now, I know you're looking at me like, what in the world are you talking about? You are here. You have come back from year 2031 to 2021. You're talking to yourself now to make sure that when you get to 2031, things would have completely been changed and blessed. What would you tell yourself today about 2031? You tell yourself, do not waste time, do not lose time, do not get stuck back in time. This is the day that the Lord has made. You're going to rejoice and be exceedingly glad. And not only that, but everything that he's placed into your heart, every dream and ambition, you're going to take today and you're going to work until the day is done. Because here's the deal about God. He's already told you, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, as long as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Thank God for the miracle of a new day. And if you don't get it all done today, we'll believe in God for a new miracle to come. It's called tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.